Hello everybody, today back in another video. Alright guys, this will be a short one because I'm babysitting with my son, so I don't really have much time to do a preview about these Olympic Games. But anyway, the draw is out. I'm very pumped and excited, especially for the second round, potential second round between Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal. Can we please get that 16th meeting, baby? Give it to us. We have had 40 meetings between Federer and Nadal. We have had 50 meetings between Djokovic and Federer. Now we are just one match away to get the 16th meeting between Djokovic and Nadal. Djokovic will win this first round match if he just doesn't get hurt in the first round or something like that, because Ebden will not stand a chance against Djokovic. Nadal, I believe, will win this first round, but I'm not sure in Nadal. I don't trust in Nadal nowadays. I've said Nadal will win his last tennis tournament, and it seems like it will be a right prediction. He had a great chance at Båstad, like we in Sweden call it, but he failed and lost the final 6-3, 6-2. So if he can't win 250 class tournaments, he will for sure not win big events like Olympic Games or Masters or Grand Slams. No way in hell he does that. Anyway, what I am excited for is to get that 16th meeting. I've done a video about that a couple of months ago. You guys who have watched it, you probably know it. And I've said that I want to see the 16th meeting. Give us the 16th meeting, the biggest rivalry we have had in tennis between Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic. In history of tennis, it deserves a last and 16th meeting. And I think and hope and cross my fingers that we'll get that in the second round. Poor Nadal, he drew Zverev in the first round at French Open, and he most likely will draw and play against Djokovic in the second round if Nadal defeats Fucsovics, who, by the way, he has never faced before. It's a little strange that they have never faced each other. Fucsovics, who is a tricky opponent and who can be really dangerous, but he has not had a tremendous good year so far. He has barely won any matches. I believe he has won 11 matches, something like that, Fucsovics, in the entire year, and lost 10, something like that. But he has at least won one title this year, Fucsovics. On clay, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He has won one title, something that Nadal has not won a title for over 2 years. But Nadal, he's coming just fresh from a final in Båstad. So he's, after all, is coming into these Olympic Games with a lot of, not a lot, but with a couple of wins under his belt. So he will be much more prepared here in Olympic Games than he was at French Open 2 months ago, where he lost in the first round against Alexander Sasha Zverev. And let's be honest, Fucsovics will not be a harder test and a harder opponent than what Zverev was at French Open, because Zverev, for God's sakes, he went on to go to the final. So, and Fucsovics is not even as good, not even near as good as Zverev is. So I believe Nadal will come through his first round. I believe, and Djokovic will for sure defeat Ebden in the first round, for sure. So I think we'll get that 16th meeting between Nadal and Djokovic. And who will win that second round match between Nadal and Djokovic? I believe Djokovic will win that second round match. Who is the favorite to win the Olympic Games? It is Alcaraz. Alcaraz, I believe, will win the Olympic Games. He is my number 1 favorite. Djokovic is my number 2 favorite. My 3rd favorite is Tsitsipas. And my 4th favorite is Alexander Zverev. Alright guys, because I cannot do a longer video than this because my son is disturbing me here a little bit. So there you have my 4 favorites Olympic Games. The draw is not as big as the Grand Slam because I think we have only 64 players here at the Olympic Games. In Grand Slams we have 128 players. Here we have 64 players. So I think that yeah. So my 4 favorites are Alcaraz, my number 1 favorite. Djokovic is my second favorite. Zverev is my 3rd favorite. Stefan Tsitsipas is my 4th favorite. I think we'll get a final between Alexander Zverev and Novak Djokovic in the Olympic Games, and I think that final will be won by Carlos Alcaraz. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, see you next time. Peace.